S tier goes in A tier, and A tier also goes in A tier. Some people might say S tier is S tier, but S tier is a bit overused when it should really be for the truly exceptional items, so I have to knock it down a peg. B tier is C tier. It sounds like B tier should be pretty good, but the existence of the S-type tiers makes B tier a bit mid. Similarly, C tier is going to be D tier because it's just worse B tier, and they both fight for those average items, and the distinction ultimately ends up usually being pretty arbitrary. However, when we get to D tier, that is B tier. The high tiers and the low tiers are all high tier since you know what you're getting from them, and D tier is bad, and that's why D tier is good. Except when we get to E tier. E tier is F tier. We don't even have an E tier on the tier list, and nobody wants that. We gotta get it out of there. F tier though, that is S tier. Far and away the best one. X tier, that's probably B tier. X tier and S tier are pretty similar, but some games will have X in place of S, while others will have X higher than S. It really needs to pick a side. Nobody really knows what it is. X is the hipster of the tiers. And finally, we're gonna get to SS tier, which I have to put in D tier, because it just reminds me of those gacha games, and even in those, it's either S tier or SSS tier as the best one. So SS tier, it's just kind of a pointless distinction.